What's up, y'all? It is Cliff, and today we are reacting to the worst remixes of all time. Now, I don't know what remixes he about to get into. I seen the thumbnail. I seen Michael Jackson and Sexyy Red in the same sentence, and that alone is a travesty. I don't know what they have to do with each other. I hope it's not a remix. It looked like it was alluding to a remix. And I just have to say, I like the idea of having good ears, and listening to her music does not provide that. But let me start with the chit chat, and let's go ahead and get into it.
Nothing beats a good song, but some people have tried to take a good song and make it even better. Sometimes it works out, and the result is a new spin on a song everyone liked.
I do believe that Justin Bieber's involvement with Despacito literally had no effect to me. I think it popularized the song a little bit more, I guess, in America. I mean, that's the only benefit I could see for Daddy Yankee and Louis Fonsi to even do a Justin Bieber collab. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the original was better. Even though I didn't understand a single word they were saying, I think Justin Bieber added nothing to this song.
Perhaps in a new genre or a new take. But other times it is terrible, and rather than improving on the original song, they only made it much worse.
Okay.
So today we're going to be looking into the worst remixes of all time, starting off with the song that inspired this video. And that song would be the Chainsmokers remix of SD Kid's song 4 Raws.
The Chainsmoker remix. I ain't listened to Chainsmokers in a long time. So I don't know what this shit sounds like.
It's so funny, you have to wait a minute and like 16 seconds to get to just the weakest, lamest drop ever.
Okay.
Oh, hell no. SD Kid, I don't know why you approved that shit. Turn this into a 2010 EDM drop. I'm not hearing that. Turn that shit the fuck off. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody trying to listen to that. If only the build up was actually that fast, but even then, that drop still ass. Oh, you sped it up?
So yeah.
Oh, for copyright reasons? I understand.
It's crazy that the Chainsmokers made such a big popular song with Selfie. I don't remember how good that was.
Turn this shit up a little bit.
Probably not the best, but crazy to have such a high height and then such a low low. Even SD Kid was mad about this song. He put out a tweet or something and said he didn't like it.
Oh, you don't have to get permission to remix something? I thought you got to get permission to remix something. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. I know if you're doing like a parody, you can do that without even talking to the original creator because it's a parody. So they just hopped on it just to hop on it, like, for fun? Man, release your own music, man.
Yeah, it's not good. Another entry I had was Yummy, the country remix. Now everyone knows
Yummy itself is a bad song. So if you remix Yummy, you already have bad intentions. You remix the song that was already ass. What's going through your head, bro?
Yeah, you got that Yummy, yeah, that song. But then he decided to put Florida Georgia Line on it for some reason, and this was the result.
Yo, JB, talk to him one time. Bonafide stallion.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. But nah, you remixing that trash song, bro. That's like remixing Ice JJ Fist. It's something about the girl. Like, that's like taking that shit to a jazz song. Like, what we doing here? Only Florida Georgia Line song that I could bang to the shit that he was doing with Nelly.
Stay on the run. I've been up in Waffle House, but you my Chick-fil-A.
What did he say? Captions. I want you to.
Stay on the run. I've been up in Waffle House, but you my Chick-fil-A.
I've been up in Waffle House, but you my Chick-fil-A. Now, I do understand that we both speak English, but I could not tell you what that means. Like, brother, what are you on about? I'm trying to dissect this lyric. I've been in my Waffle House, but you my Chick-fil-A. All right. You my, oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. You my dumpling, we say grace, I say thanks.
For my baby in this drink.
This shit's stupid. Niggas just start getting in the studio saying bullshit. They must have had a time constraint with some of these lyrics, man. They was like, hey, man, you got to do this Yummy remix, man, but you got like 20 minutes to do it, and you got to do the show right fast, man.
Felt like a joke song, and I can't imagine Justin Bieber was really taking it too serious, because it was definitely goofy. Because they didn't do anything country with the instrumental. It was strictly just their voices, and Justin Bieber's doing this cartoonishly funny country accent. Yeah, it wasn't that good. And Florida Georgia Line he just did some Florida Georgia Line stuff on his verse. It wasn't really interesting. There was also a remix of Billie Eilish's Bad Guy that also had Justin Bieber on it, and apparently everyone hated this one as well.
I think this one wasn't that bad though. It made sense to me because Billie Eilish was a Justin Bieber fan, so I think this one is cool. And I think he actually did okay. Him being on it, I don't think it was like a significant improvement to the original song. I think it added another dimension to it. And I think it's okay with me because like Justin Bieber was Billie Eilish, I think, role model or celebrity crush. I was cool with this one. This ain't bad.
That into my list right here.
This ain't one of the worst remixes of all time. Here.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy, ain't no holding back guy. Come off like a mad guy. I'm the bad guy. Whoa.
I don't think this whole song was horrible. I think like the outro especially was like the worst part. I saw a lot of people mentioning this, so I wanted to put it on my list, but it wasn't the worst out of everything I heard. However, it definitely wasn't better than the original, that's for sure. A few other things I wanted to mention, but not necessarily go too in detail for, were the all the Dax and Tom McDonald
remixes to what?
And you know,
because I don't need them touching anything classic material. I'm gonna be honest with you though, that's objectively speaking is actually a good rapper. He just be doing corny shit all the time. When he made that Tory Lane diss track, when Tory Lanez was saying like he was the best rapper or something at one point in time, I don't know why he was saying that. I didn't even know the nigga was rapping like that. When he made that Tory Lanez diss track, and what was it called? It was called I'm Not Don Q, I'm Not that's Tory Lanez diss. Boom. See, I'm not Joner, I'm not Don Q. 7 years ago, 11 million views, bro. This song right here, bro, he was actually spitting. He did make Dax apologize for this song, which is a little, you know, the rapper image is so unique because you gotta be hard at all times. You gotta not snitch on nobody. It's like so weird. You can come from the suburbs, you can come from like the blessings, right? And if you start making rap music, they expect you to go by the street code every single time. And I don't even understand it, man. I'm coming from the burb. If I see a nigga rob me, you think I'm not gonna snitch on a nigga? I seen him take my money. I say all this to say, I don't know what the other side of that camera looked like when Tory Lanez was making Dax apologize. He could have had 5 bodyguards with him. He could have had gang members with him. I will always say this. My life is more important than any street cred, than any validation on Twitter. I know he had niggas on the other side of that camera. Cause ain't no way you scared of Tory Lanez. The dude was 5'3". I don't care if he do got a gun in his hand. That shit is a pee-wee. That is Chucky upgraded. We not worried about that. But yeah, Tom McDonald, yeah, he has.
Pretty much anything that you guys could call burger.
There was no point in time this nigga was good.
Like, all those remixes are just always trash, but I don't need to go into detail. I'm sure you guys know. Everything my gym plays, maybe I can get some footage today, but they just play the worst remixes ever. And one more that I wanted to include in my list was The Sound of Silence by Disturbed, but Cyril remix. I don't think this is
The Sound of Silence. So The Sound of Silence. That song?
Is all that bad. It's not like a terrible remix, but it's just
visions softly creeping of silence. And in the naked light I saw.
Yeah, it just changes the whole dynamic of the song. Like, the original is supposed to be dark. Bro just added some funk to that shit and was like, yeah, we gonna turn it into a party rock song. Just leave it alone, bro. Just create your new song, bro. Create your own song, bro.
It's a very unnecessary remix. I see someone here.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's not even that bad. I just think
Sound of Silence.
It just changes the whole dynamic of the original.
I think that's completely unnecessary. But again, like I said before, who cares what I think? I want to hear from you guys, and I got a lot of great submissions from you that I want to go over for worst remix of all time. So let's go through that.
Yep.
For starters, here someone says any of the 200 versions.
200 what? Any of the 200 versions of Mac and Cheese by French Montana, including the original. Nah, this gotta be a joke. French Montana, please tell me it ain't so. We not even starting off good. I see number 5. No, bro. Why do I see a number 5 to your album? How many Mac and Cheeses did you make? Was it that good? Give me the recipe. I don't even see the first one. Where the first one at? Technically, Lil Wayne had his Carter series. That has 6 entries. Yeah, you got six Carters. So if the first one was good, second one was good, I guess you keep on rolling with it.
of Mac and Cheese by French Montana, including the original. I'd agree here. I don't know if you guys are aware with this story. I've covered it quite a bit on my main channel, but basically French Montana released like 1,000 versions of his album Mac and Cheese, you know, just to spam and try to get marketing views and clicks. Didn't work too well. The album didn't perform that well, and
I don't even think I remember the last time I listened to a French Montana album, and that is no diss to French Montana. I think he's in his own lane where he's not really the main attraction to most of his popular songs. We already know Unforgettable is a Sway Lee song with like an occasional 2 cents by French Montana. Like, I'm trying to think of what's his other songs that went crazy. Unforgettable, Stay Scheming. Bro, his second most popular shit is Stay Scheming, and I didn't even know the nigga was on the song. That's like a hidden feature. I did not know the nigga was on the song. I thought this was an exclusive Rick Ross and Drake song. This gotta be that Mandela effect. I don't know what this is. This nigga was not on the song before. How did this nigga get a fake feature?
I can't name a single song from it, so yeah, pretty trash. That Hey There Delilah remix that Drake put out was pretty heinous.
Walk on Delilah, no I'm late cause there's bad traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammys. Walk on Delilah, double date me if you like me. Brought my chrome.
I feel like Drake, being in the game as long as he has been, he knows when a song is ass. I think he was trying to escape the hurt that he was receiving by becoming a meme. I think that was his play. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I can justify the song was even released.
Some of these could be considered jokes. I'm sure Drake wasn't taking that too seriously, but it wasn't good. That's for sure. And to drop that like right after his beef with Kendrick too, kind of a bold.
I feel like for a worst remix of all time video, I think we have to have songs that like the artist actually meant to make a decent song, and it just came out completely trash. That song, I'm not gonna put that in there. Drake knew that song was ass before he left the studio. He was like, yeah, we're gonna have a field day with this one.
Oh, here someone else said the
like he literally made a song to distract niggas from Not Like Us. It did not work. The play did not work. Come up with a better script.
Bieber remix on Bad Guy. We already got that, but yeah,
we already talked about this
one. That one I'm Blue cover by that one lady and the DJ guy. So what he's referring to is David Guetta and BB Rexha's I'm Good Blue song, which is a remix of the Eiffel 65 song Blue. Clearly that's a classic song. Everyone knows it, and they decided to remix it. I'll just play them side by side here real quick.
I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, I've been deed, I've been died, I've been deed, I've been died. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the best fucking.
I feel like the two artists that are on this song exist, but they don't exist at the same time. Because it's like, I know of these artists, I know of their names, but at the same time, I don't know nobody that's actively listening to these people. Like, outside of being on a radio, these artists don't even exist to me. Baby Rexha and what was the dude named David these are literally, oh, let's chase a pop hit artist. Dude, radio literally pops up to his name, bro. his intent as an artist is to be on the radio, bro. This shit got 2 billion views. Who's listening to this? Outside of outlet malls, shopping centers, I have no clue who will put this on in their car. You put this shit on in my car, I'm gonna throw you out the window.
And this song to me is a good example of taking a song and then not really doing a ton to change it. You know, she changed enough, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's that good. And it's just pretty mid-tier, like club sort of song. I don't think it's anything too special. I don't think it's the worst though. It's far from the worst. Steve Aoki's Welcome to the Black Parade. So this is the remix of the
My Chemical Romance. I did not know he did this though. I feel like Steve Aoki is a pretty cool person.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh,
song.
pretty.
Damn, let's hear what Steve Aoki
decent guy from just looking on outside. Okay, the vocals still the same. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you changing the whole dynamic of the song, and it's like you're changing the emotion that people felt towards the original and throwing some bullshit on it. I like Steve Aoki. I feel like you're a cool person, but this shit, bro, this ain't nothing you release. This ain't nothing you release. There should be some gatekeepers along the way. They be like, hey, bro, I know y'all thought this was fire. Best believe this shit was ass. Like, I think the people at the club was on drugs or something. Like they got it, they was on drugs, they was drinking, they was going crazy, they was hammered the highest degree. Because if they were jamming out to this, I'm gonna be honest with you, keep them away from me. I do not trust they ops. Oh, bro, we ain't even got no.
This might be one of the worst things I've heard.
Got no sound.
The comments are kind of explaining it for me. We ain't carrying on with this one. This is fire if I'm being dishonest. It's been over a year and I still get mad every time I think about this.
Yeah,
I don't know, I've never heard
it's
this
dog
before.
shit.
This was a sad song about death, LMAO. I'm shook. Yeah, I think if there's anything we're finding out in this video, it's just that there's some songs that don't need to be remixed. And if they are going to be remixed, there's certain genres that we should not be remixing them in. And this is one of those songs.
EDM,
like, this doesn't need a
or
crazy ass beat
dubstep or
drop
whatever
at
you
all.
want to call
And
it. I
another
think
one
it's
that I think
cool
is gonna be
on certain
similar
things,
is
but
Sweet Caroline dubstep remix.
oh my,
They said, if you know, you
so
know.
we got a narrative going on here. Anything dubstep related to anything, it don't work. What did Eminem say? Nobody listens to techno. I think dubstep does have a good fan base though, cause I see the festival. What's that festival called? Tomorrowland. I see hella niggas pulling up to that shit, and they be going crazy. And the whole festival does look fire. Like it does look like a festival I would want to go to. I think there's a certain way you can remix a song. I think something like Welcome to the Black Parade should never be a dubstep anything. You're throwing away the emotion of that song. You're throwing away the beat of that song, the heart of that song, and just, oh, let's fast pace it up, man. Let's fast pace it up. Bro, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Well, I don't know, so let's find out, I guess. I had no idea this was even a thing. Before I let this beat drop, I just need you guys to know I read a few comments and they're saying that the song shit its pants. I've never heard that in regards to a song before, but I've seen multiple people say it, so let's hear it.
Sweet Caroline.
I think these producers just making music by themselves. There's no way they got like more than 5 people in the room, because somebody would have told them, hey bro, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Please put the computer down. Please close your laptop, close the desktop, get your hands off the knobs of the mixer. Please do not engineer ever again unless you're doing your original shit. Somebody got to like, this is still better than what we just heard though. I'm not gonna lie.
I have heard this.
That beat drop
before,
is
dude. This is
one of the
horrible.
most atrocious
man, I
things.
hope no one made that like seriously. This is one of those songs where I have to assume it's a joke because there's no way someone made this seriously. So for my own sanity, I'm going to assume that. The next episode, originally by Dr. Dre, Han Solo, remixed by Trap Nation. That literally sounds every 2010s Minecraft YouTuber intro. I don't think he meant to say it like that, but yeah. This is a classic from what I remember. I don't remember it too well. We're going to listen to it again. But from what I remember, this is a classic. So let's see if they're tripping. Oh, it's the San Holo remix, by the way, not Han Solo.
Hold up.
Nah, this is a classic, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold up.
I mean,
Nothing better.
it changes
Yeah,
the
that's
dynamic of the
up there,
song, but that's
greatest
not
song
that's
of
not a
all
bad
time.
remix.
That's a great song. Obviously, I'm kidding, but that is a good song. I don't think it's bad.
I don't
at
think it's
all.
bad
mean,
either.
it's corny looking back, you know, through an adult
I don't think it's
lens,
that
sort
bad.
of, but if it weren't
I don't know.
overplayed and overused, I don't think it'd be viewed so corny.
I don't think
Here's
it's
one I
that
never
bad.
heard. Chase B did a remix to Fiend by Travis Scott and Cardi, so let's hear it. I do like Chase B, so we'll see if it's good.
Chase B. That ain't bad either. Y'all fucking up with these build-ups. I think dubstep needs to stop these build-ups. These build-ups where it goes, I think that needs to just stop. Because what I was hearing before the build-up was cool, was fire. And when you start to, bro, you're just hyping shit up. That's gonna be ass. Like, come on, bro.
All right, this one's getting a little too much hate. I'm looking at the comments.
This is not bad.
It sounds like a song they would play in the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah, it's not
true.
bad.
Student
I mean,
requested song
yeah, it
during
will be a
class
song they
music
would play in the
party.
gym.
Still kind of true. We losing the Grammys with this one. Shit about to go triple plastic. TikTok
It ain't
party
bad,
version.
bro.
It's not that bad.
It
It's
ain't
definitely
bad,
not the
bro.
worst remix I've heard, but it's definitely sleepy. And I don't like when house songs make the original so much sleepier. You know, like make a little bit more use of the original sounds. But yeah, definitely not the worst I've heard. Okay, Doechii on Timeless. Let's hear it.
I've been legit since I came out that swamp. Miss TPA and the Birkins across. Triple pussy. I've been that girl since hopscotch. I'm too legit.
This song didn't release. It is
Escape. Jesus. I think Doechii on this song doesn't do a bad job. This placement in this video, I don't think is deserved because I think this is not a bad remix, bro. I don't think Doechii needs to be on the song. I don't think Doechii really improves anything. She ain't doing too bad on the song. I think most people hate this remix because Doechii was coming out and it seemed like Doechii was getting pushed. The main trigger where people started hating Doechii was the Grammys, right? It was her being nominated over other particular albums. I think it was her Alligator Never Bites album or mixtape, and I remember it was nominated in the same category as, you know, the Future Metro Boomin album. If we can go back in the past and see, oh, she won it. Who did she win it over? Okay, here we go. Common and P Rock, The Auditorium. I don't know too much about that. Eminem, The Death of Some Shady. Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You. J. Cole, We Might Delete Later. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only competition she had in here that I do know of is We Don't Trust You. I don't even know why people were mad. This is actually a great mixtape. If you actually take out your bias and listen to the mixtape unbiased, this is actually pretty good. I mean, I probably still will have We Don't Trust You winning it, but yeah. So that's where all the Doechii hate came from. It came from her being in the same category as a Future and Metro Boomin album, winning the award over a Future and Metro Boomin album. People started throwing the industry playing allegations towards her. Even though she was making music for a long time, a lot of these people that throw these industry playing allegations don't understand how the music industry works. Everybody gets pushed. There's people that are priority artists and there's people that are not priority artists. I think some of her hate is unjustified. Now, with that being said, the actual song that people were not capping on in a sense that it's bad is what she did to that motherfucker Used to Know song. What she did to that Used to Know song was atrocious. There's something about a classic song that you shouldn't touch. And then she was singing something like anxiety. Like, bro, like, listen, I understand your anxiety be having you going crazy, but like, can you put more lyrics, more words into the song? If you gonna do the song, put more words, bro. I don't want to hear anxiety all the time, bro. It is my anxiety. I think she's real talented. I think she's actually dope. I think she does great performances. If you've seen one of her shows, she's cool. But I'll be completely honest. That anxiety song is ass. It is ass. It's not unlistenable, but if you were to put that shit on and start the beat, and if I don't hear somebody I used to know the original form and I hear anxiety, I'm turning it off.
This shit ain't timeless. It's limited. These comments on these remixes are killing me, dude. Everyone hates everything. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't think she fits on this song. I don't think she's even had a big enough career to like hate on her as much as people are.
Yeah,
she's kind of new to the game, sort of. But
yeah.
I think I don't think she fits.
She's
on
new to the
at all,
popularity she's receiving. She's been making music for a while, though.
Where she already had negative PR, and it was a huge song already. So to put her on a big song she didn't fit on did not help her image at all. If I was on her management, I would have vetoed that right away.
Yeah, I would have kept her just making her own original music. I don't know why that anxiety song was ever released, but I'm not gonna talk about that no more. I already said my spill on that.
I don't think that was a good call because she's got a certain sound, and I think she should stick with that. I think it sounds great. Like I said, What You Said by Isaiah Rashad with Doechii, my favorite song from her. I think that's her style. But yeah, not Timeless by The Weeknd and Cardi. I think that's a different vibe.
Okay.
Le amor es un oso rebel. Gorillaz remix. I don't know if I said that right at all. Probably not. But according to the
Spanish
wiki,
song?
it was part of an MTV contest for the VMAs in 2001. This is one of the most Y remixes I've ever heard.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Am I listening to? What am I listening to?
Nah, it just sounds like some drowned out garage band beats.
Bro, Someone said this is stuck in their head. How is this stuck in your head? I don't even know what I just heard. Yeah, that's weird. That was a weird song. It doesn't even sound like a... I mean, I get that was probably like a vocal thing that they flipped and put drums behind, but I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard, but it's really low quality, and it's like 15 years old or something. Probably older. I don't know. Probably not the worst on the list, though. This one interests me, though, because I had no idea Busta Rhymes did a...
This is a remix? He did a Not Like Us remix? Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's check it out. I can't even find it. I can see a video on it. I can't find it, though.
Some noise for Busta Rhymes! Yeah. We gonna show a nigga I'm black out, this supposed to feel. I kick up one face off like we're playing soccer. I got dead white.
I would think this AI. Off of first listening to it, it sounds like AI. And there is no way Busta Rhymes actually went into the studio and made this. I don't believe it. I feel like this wasn't even part of the original video. That's how unbelievable this shit sound. I don't even think this was actually part of the... Because he walking off. He walking off to his own song. You mean to tell me he gonna walk off to his own song of Not Like Us remix? The first time he's ever played it? Bro, this shit ain't even part of the original form.
We got Robot.
Yeah, it's not even part of the original footage, bro.
Style before GTA 6. Okay, so this was never officially released. It was a previewed snippet, or maybe he was just having fun at a concert, but definitely not good. It did sound like Robot, Mr. Krabs, Robot something. I don't know. It wasn't good. Not a fan of that one.
Remember, ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Beat It remixed by Sexyy Red.
I thought your words don't never come around here. If you ain't putting coochie juice up on your bed.
Okay, I thought this was clickbait. You remix Beat It by Michael Jackson, the most prolific artist we have ever had. I think the Michael Jackson estate must have been drunk. They must have been high. They must have been on some drugs. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, as soon as I heard a sniff of a Sexyy Red, anything Michael Jackson, I would have stood up and I said, no. I don't care who the fuck we gotta confront. I don't care who we gotta talk bad about. Like, look. I don't even care about Beat It as a song. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all may hate me for that. I think Beat It is one of the most simple songs Michael Jackson really has, especially during that first 3 albums he was making with Quincy Jones and shit. Because he made Off the Wall, he made Thriller, and he made Bad with Quincy Jones. His best 3 albums, right? I think Beat It is actually not that crazy. I'm not gonna say it's bad. That guitar solo is still good, but I think it's just so simple. There's something so simple about it. I said the same shit with motherfucking Queens. If y'all know Queens, We Will Rock You, right? I said the same thing. I understand the purpose of the song. You play it at a performance and you get the people going and shit, but the song is so simple that I cannot rock with it. No pun intended. I will not rock with you, bro. I would not rock with you, man. Now, We Are the Champions by Queens. Oh my God. First time I heard that shit on Chicken Little, I was like, this is amazing. So I'm not even crazy about Beat It, but her even getting on the song, her even being allowed to get on the song. First of all, why do we even have a Sexyy Red in the music industry in the first place? I don't know who is actively searching for Sexyy Red music. I don't know who that person is, but I see her having collabs with Drake. I saw her having collabs with Tyler the Creator. I see her getting pushed by certain streamers. I see her everywhere. I got a Mazda M6. I don't even know if I have an aux in my car or not. And every time I get in my car, at some point a Sexyy Red song was about to pop up. I'm thinking to myself, wow. Out of all the female that really want to make music, that really want to make rap music, that are currently making rap music, this is what we have to offer. I don't have nothing against Sexyy Red personally, but I just believe that, look, I know we have to have much more to offer than this. I don't know who's behind the strings with this. I feel like this shit is a whole... Somebody big got to be behind Sexyy Red to keep pushing her like this. Because it don't make sense to me.
It's a barbecue, I'm finna put it on your grill, just eat it.
Hey, no.
Yeah, this was horrible.
No.
I don't know why she thought. I would like to think a lot of these, they're just having fun, goofing around, and I'd like to think that of this song too, but you can never be too sure, man. Maybe Sexyy Red thinks she really did something here, and in that case, shame on you. This is not a great song. Caterpillar remixed by Royce da 5'9" with Logic. By the way, did you know that Logic is biracial?
Every time somebody asks me what it was like to be a white rapper, what's it like to be a white rapper? It's so great being a white rapper. White.
This must have occurred after all them times that people looked at Logic kind of crazy when he said the N-word. If you didn't know, Logic is mixed, guys. If you didn't know, Logic is actually mixed, so he can say the N-word. But he looks more white than black. And I mean, that's a whole nother topic itself. We can have a white and mixed baby, but if they look more black, I don't think nobody's going to bat an eye by them saying the N-word. But if they look more white, I think people going to look at them, like, I think that's a whole nother topic for another day. But yeah, this is when Logic was getting pressed that everybody was probably looking at him kind of crazy when he was saying the word nigga. Like, it was like, Logic, I understand you got a black dad or a black mom, whichever one it was, but I don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see that melanin in you like that, man. I mean, I could tell by the hair that you're not fully white, right? I could tell by the hair that you're not fully white, but like, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, he was mad as hell.
Yeah, this one was...
He was mad as hell, bro.
Sad song to hear, dude. It was literally listening to a mental breakdown in real time from Logic. It was actually sad. And I can't describe it in any other way. It was really terrible. Someone here said that one Land Down Under remix. Now, what they're talking about, I think, is the TikTok one. People have been calling it the Agartha remix, which is like some like internet neo-Nazi meme thing, but it's actually the Lude remix, if I'm correct here. Let me see. Yeah, it's by Lude, an artist named Lude. And I get why you would say it's bad because of like the memes and shit, because it's all offensive like Nazi stuff and racist stuff, but the song is fire. I mean, I'm not gonna debate you on that.
Traveling in a Friday combi, she took me in and gave me breakfast.
That sound like Kid Cudi.
Objectively,
I don't know why I heard Kid Cudi. I can't be Kid Cudi.
It's a great song. All right, now this scares me. I had no idea.
Kendrick Lamar and Skrillex,
like Kendrick Lamar remix. So let's hope this is even real. I hope when I Google this, it doesn't. Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar and Skrillex.
It's real. The top comment is Kendrick is cola, Skrillex is Mentos. I do not miss old YouTube comments.
Like them break it down, we playing Tetris. AM to the PM,
PM to the AM phone. I think right here we're cool. Right here we're cool. This what I'm hearing right here we're cool. This right here, no. This is not cool. I don't know how you would change it. It being dark and eerie right here. Well, I don't know if that's dark and eerie, but however you would describe this emotion right here, I think it should have continued on. Should have continued on. Fuck that build up. Dubstep producers be doing. Fuck all that shit. Don't do that. Continue this. And just continue just layering shit, I guess. I'm not a producer. But it was cool right here. This shit, no. You just turned it into a dance party. You just turned it into a dance party. It's not a good one. It's an old dance party. Niggas breaking their back and shit.
A lot of people in the comments seem to like this. I personally am not a fan of these. I don't know what you would call it, but this just blown out bass for every like dubstep remix. I like when they incorporate more elements of the original song and kind of put a spin on it rather than just like blowing out the entire song. It just completely transforms it into like your average dubstep thing. This isn't a genre I have a ton of knowledge in, but I'm
Me
not a
either.
big fan
I don't know
of
nothing about it, bro. Outside of Tomorrowland.
Remix with Ice Spice. I remember this. I forgot what it sounds like though.
Karma remix with Ice Spice.
Your text about to bounce. Karma is a fire in your house, and she about to pop up unannounced. Like, it's okay, baby. You ain't gotta worry. Karma never gets lazy.
I mean, this wasn't terrible.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Taylor Swift, from what I know, really dials in on the lyrics. I know she just makes songs about heartbreak, boyfriends, and stuff like that. And I would have pulled Ice Spice aside and be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to go more in depth than gra. Let's try to get something out of this. Let's make something cool, right? If we're gonna do this, if I gotta do a remix with Ice Spice, I'm writing the whole fucking verse myself. I'm keeping a whole stack. I'm like, Ice Spice, I'm gonna write this whole verse. You ain't gotta do shit. I might have you chill on the couch, and when I'm done, come in and say it how I want you to say it, because I know what you gonna put on this shit. It's not gonna go well.
But
me personally, it's just not gonna go well, man.
Like a necessary.
But that ain't worse than the SpongeBob song she made. That shit was
into the song. I don't think I think we could have gone without Ice Spice's verse. I think you could have found someone who fits a little better on this. Yeah, it just sounded kind of like a lazy verse, like she was just kind of talking on there. But again, what's Ice Spice supposed to do? I don't think she really fits on these sort of pop songs. At least like these more laid back ones.
I wonder what the labels are thinking, even getting these two artists together. Like, they don't have nothing sound wise in common.
Mike remix. The original song is pretty inoffensive and bland looking back on it now, but this remix is truly baffling.
Something just like
the original vibe at all. This type of big room music was Dimitri and Mike's wheelhouse for a long time, and I never understood the popularity.
I like something just like this.
As a fan of most electronic music, the remix has to be.
The original was cool to me.
Okay, all right, let's hear it.
Got copyrighted as a. Oh, he got copyrighted as a mug, bro. He got shot down fast, bro. We not hearing nothing. We not hearing a thing. Oh my god. Hey, listen. I'm going to assume that it's ass. Cause I'm not gonna search for it. If he got claimed, and he doing his due diligence not to get claimed, yeah, best believe I'll play 2 seconds of that song. I'm cooked.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, where you have a song with a certain vibe and sound, and you just completely
switch it up. So it's like the Black Parades thing we already heard.
Shocking. It doesn't sound good to me at all. And
I'm not missing nothing.
The commenters don't like it either, saying that drop came out of nowhere. And you have just 10 minutes left to finish the paper of 50 marks. 50 marks? What the fuck are you talking about? When I heard that drop,
when you had 2 minutes left to finish the paper of 50 marks. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Listen, unless this got to be something you say outside the country or something.
Laugh so hard that my parents.
Yeah, this not a United States saying right here. And if it is, you speaking a whole different language that I know.
Up like, dude, yeah, it's definitely not good at all. The final entry that I have from you guys is the
like that remix by Kanye. Listen, I wanted to erase this remix from my memory, and you brought it back to my memory. This dude, Kanye, hopped on a motherfucking beat. And Kanye is my favorite artist of all time. There's nothing taking that away. The music he is releasing now, I'm not a fan of, to be honest with you. He'll drop a couple cool songs that, that are good, but as far as albums collectively, it's nothing compared to where he was. But when he released this, bro, and he said, "I got you, Dot." I think he said, "I got you, Kendrick," or I said, "I got you, Dot." And the motherfuckers just started. I don't know if he even dissed Drake. I'm trying to think. I'm like, dude, did he diss Drake? Because all I remember is motherfucker play J. Cole, get the pussy dry. That's all I remember. I'm like, what Cole do you? Cole is literally on his bike riding through New York, bro. He don't do nothing to nobody, bro. If you diss J. Cole, you hate yourself. like you hating nothing. Dissing J. Cole, bro.
Yeah.
You know we had to get the hooligans up here. We gonna take this pussy nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
Oh, yo, Dot. That's what he said. Yo, Dot, I got you. Don't stop. I just fucked your bitch in a Sean John TikTok, something like that.
Yeah, this was just like a really mid song from Kanye, and it was especially.
It was a bad song from Kanye, bro. It was nothing, and obviously nowhere in comparison to what the Light That actually sounds like. Like it was nowhere as good.
Especially bad because he was trying to inject himself into the beef where he really had no place. I get he doesn't like Drake, but then even on the song, he didn't really diss Drake that much.
He dissed J. Cole,
and,
right?
I mean, as some commenters pointed out, he was glazing himself more than he was dissing Drake. But that's Kanye, so.
Yeah, it is Kanye. I mean,
what else can you say? I'd say
ain't nothing out of the norm.
We've been through the worst remix. I couldn't give you one, but I could give you
the worst remix out of this. That Black Parade is really bad. That Black Parade is really bad, and it could be because out of all the songs up here, I probably listen to Welcome to the Black Parade more than every other song. I like it more than every other song that I can remember. That Black Parade, Steve Aoki is real bad. Sexyy Red is real bad.
The Sexyy Red Beat It remix. The Steve Aoki.
Yeah, that Black Parade is real bad. I think that's my favorite. That's the worst.
If the Sweet Caroline one's real, that's probably the worst of all time. But yeah, there's definitely plenty of terrible remixes out there. Let me know in the comments below which one you guys thought was the worst, or if I missed any. And yeah, make sure to stick around for the.
All right, appreciate you. Shout out to motherfucking Matty Squared. I thought this must be his secondary channel because I know he got a channel called Matty B, Matty Balls or something like that. I could be saying it wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But shout out to bro for making the video. If y'all see this video, send him love, tell him Cliff sent you, and I'll see you guys next time.